welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about hair, and I've kind of been meaning to film this for like 2 weeks or something like that, and I made a conscious effort to try and do it yesterday, and I had like the worst hair day ever. Like, it just defeated the entire purpose of this video. So now my hair's looking slightly better. I thought I'd film today and just basically go through the products that I use and sort of like the order in which I use them, what works for my hair. I will start off by saying that my hair is quite fine, but I do have quite a lot of it, and my hair does tend to get quite dry just from the fact that I have a full head of bleach highlights done sort of every 6 to 8 weeks, maybe a little bit longer depending on my roots, which thankfully are getting done on Friday. Yeah, so like I say, I do get quite dry ends, and I do find that I wash my hair every sort of other day, because I do tend to get quite a build up of the old grease on the roots. Yeah, so I'll get started. So the first category is the wash, and basically I'm going to go through the shampoos and conditioners and things like that that I use when I'm in the shower. So the first thing I will say in terms of washing my hair is that I do not stay loyal to any brand or any type of shampoo. I kind of just go for what's in the shower, but recently I have been quite good. I bought a shampoo and conditioner set that I basically thought, this is right up my street, and I've done quite well there. So I've been using this for the past couple of months and I'm kind of nearing towards the end, and it is the Bumble and Bumble Surf Shampoo and Conditioner, which I've had for a couple of months now, and I think they've lasted quite well. Like, they're quite expensive, I will say, but I feel like they've lasted quite well. And I'll start with the shampoo first, and this is the foam wash shampoo, and it says that it gives you a buoyant body and soft sea breezy texture. These are the latest sort of releases shampoo and conditioner wise that Bumble and Bumble have done, and I absolutely love that brand. I think, look, basically anything I've tried I've loved, so that kind of just is testament to how good they are. And this entire range just smells absolutely beautiful. It smells quite salty, but in like a really nice sort of sea, sort of like oceany smell, and I really like that. And this is the foam wash, so this lathers up quite nicely, and this kind of gives you that second day hair where you kind of have a bit more grit and a bit more sort of like hold to your hair, and this gives you it within your like first day wash, which I think is great because it kind of like cuts out that day where your hair's a little bit too soft and like it really won't do anything. I really like this. It is quite salty, so it can dry out the hair, so it's probably not something to use for like the long run. I suppose like during winter I will probably be putting a bit more nourishment in my hair, but for now I really like this. And then the other half of the duo is the cream rinse conditioner, which I probably like a little bit less than I do the shampoo, because I think the shampoo sort of gives me what I'm after, whereas the not that I don't like the conditioner, because I do, but this sort of adds like any sort of nourishment back into the hair that the salt from the shampoo has taken out, and it's really good for like detangling. I find that it's really easy to like massage into my hair, and then like I can like comb through with my fingers and it's not knotty at all, because my hair does get quite knotty. So this is great for that. So every other shampoo I tend to use a bit of silver shampoo, because my hair's blonde. I want to try and counteract any sort of brassy tones in the hair and sort of keep it looking a bit more white blonde than sort of like a golden blonde. And for that I use the ProVoke Touch of Silver Twice a Week Brightening Shampoo with Violet Pigment. I've talked about this for like what feels like a years. I'm pretty sure this was featured in like my August favourites last year, which is actually quite scary, so I'm now thinking I've been doing YouTube for like nearly, well, yeah, a year, apart from a little break in between. That's like mind blown. But this is great because even though it's called silver shampoo, it's actually bright purple, and my mum does tend to go a bit mad at me when this ends up sort of splayed all over the bathroom tiles, because it does stain. Yeah, basically it stains and I get in trouble for it. But this is really great because I sort of use it every couple of washes just to sort of reinvigorate the colour in my hair, and it counteracts like the violet in the shampoo, sorry, counteracts sort of any brassy tones, sort of like yellowy tones that may come through, and it's just great for any person with blonde hair or ombre hair. I think this is something you really need to invest in, and this isn't that expensive at all. Another shampoo that I have, and I kind of neglect this sometimes because I have a toner put on my hair when I have it done, and that like fades quite quickly, and because this is a clarifying shampoo it does tend to strip it a bit further. But this is really nice just for when you've had a really big build up of product in your hair and your hair just sort of needs like starting from scratch again. And it's the Bumble and Bumble, surprise surprise, Sunday shampoo, which is their clarifying shampoo. They say to use it once a week, but I probably use it a little bit less, maybe once every 2 weeks. And it basically just sort of rids the hair of any impurities, and this is just really good if you have like a really big build up of products in your hair, or your hair can get quite greasy. So this is a really good one. You can get clarifying shampoos anywhere, I just like Bumble and Bumble. So that leads on nicely to part 2, which is sort of like masks and treatments. And so I've basically found that recently, because of the sun that we've been having and because my hair is bleached, that it's been getting quite dry, and it probably looks a little bit dry still now. So I've really tried to make a conscious effort to apply hair masks and deep conditioning treatments to try and get some moisture back into my hair and sort of replenish it, and you know, all that good stuff. So something I picked up the other week, and I know this is going to stay in my sort of stash for such a long time, and it's the TRESemme Platinum Strength Deep Conditioning Treatment, and this is brilliant. I use it, it's kind of one of those things where you can either use it like for 3 or 4 minutes as it says on this sort of bottle, like when you're in the shower, but I like to use it sort of overnight as well. So sometimes I'll use this instead of a normal conditioner, just if I feel like my hair's a little bit dry at that point. But I do like having this in my hair overnight and then washing it in the morning, and it makes my hair feel so soft and supple and just like new hair. It's so weird. Another thing that I've recently got is coconut oil, which, like, looking at the packaging, it's just horrible. But this is from Superdrug, and it literally looks like nothing, but basically it is, the packaging's really greasy, but it smells nice, so it's alright. I like to use this as like a bit of a mask on my hair to have in overnight, and I tend to use it just only through the ends of my hair because it can get quite greasy. So I like wash my hair and then put this through the sort of mid to end lengths of my hair and leave overnight, and it's basically like, it smells so nice, it smells like Malibu, which is probably not a good thing. It's like a sort of waxy consistency. I'll do a close-up so you can see that better. And then you put it between your hands and it turns into an oil, and it just sort of activates with the heat. I think that's like $2.99, and I felt like it's given my hair a bit more sort of like nourishment, and like hair oils are the thing, like I could not be without a hair oil. So that leads on to part 3, which is the post-wash sort of procedure. And what I will say is, before I dry my hair, heat protection is so important, ladies. I use at the moment the L'Oreal Elnett Satin Heat Styling Spray, and this is the volume one, and I think they have 3 different types. I think they have like a wavy one, a straight one, and a volume one. I like a lot of volume in my hair, so I kind of went for that one. I don't know if there's any difference between the 3, but this is really good. The only thing is, I'm getting to the point where I'm like about here in the bottle, and the pump keeps getting blocked, which is really really annoying, so bear that in mind. But this is really good, just obviously to protect your hair, and also it gets rid of any flyaways. Another thing that I like to use post wash is the Bumble and Bumble Texture Hair Undressing Cream, and it kind of works along the lines of obviously it gives you the texture that you probably would get from the shampoo, but it gives you that little bit of extra sort of grit hold. It's kind of perfect for when you have like maybe a night out or something like that and you need your hair to last longer. And I really like this. I kind of tend to put it in through the roots just to give it a bit of extra body and a bit of extra sort of, it's quite mattifying. Yeah, I do like a matte look for my hair, so this is perfect. I probably don't use it as much as I used to, since I've now got the surf shampoo and conditioner, but this is really great to add a bit of extra texture to the hair, and it's shine free, so it's matte, and I really like using this as well, and it lasts quite a long time. You only really need like a pea size amount. I also like to add a bit more into my hair, and for that I've been using the L'Oreal Mythic Oil, and it's a nourishing oil for all hair types, and I've like nearly got down to the bottom of this. I've had it for ages, but I just love the smell of this. It just smells like the hairdressers. So this has avocado and grapeseed oil, and avocado is great for adding nourishment to your hair and your nails, and like I love avocado to eat in general, so if it's in a hair oil then it's even better. This is lovely, and I've used quite a few hair oils, but I just find that this one just works for my hair. It's very lightweight, and you know, it doesn't feel too greasy, and my hair literally drinks it up, so this is great. Another thing I like to do before I dry my hair is add some thickening spray, and this is the Bumble and Bumble. I got this with Elle magazine the other week, and I'm like in love straight away. I swear it like reduces the time it takes to dry my hair. My hair takes ages to dry. This is great. It does smell a little bit like Jägermeister, which I have come to find, but I just sort of spray this through the hair, and it gives it a bit more oomph about it. It thickens everything. It just looks much bigger, and sort of means I have to use less products as well. So this is really great, and I'm probably going to get this in a full size. Another two things that I like to try out in my hair, and I'm not fussed which one it is, I do like to have sort of like that sort of gritty, beachy texture, which I have through my shampoo and conditioner, but I like to add a little bit more, and one I like to use is the Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray, which goes with the surf shampoo and conditioner, and this is great because this is a dry sort of sea salt spray, and it adds a bit of grit and a bit of texture and a bit of oomph to the hair, and kind of like it's great if your hair like you've just got it straight, and it makes it a bit messy and a bit piecier. I really like that. And another one that's really good for that is the Alterna Bamboo Style Boho Waves Tussle Texture Mist, which is an absolute mouthful, my ad. And this is great. This is probably less drying, I would say, than the Bumble and Bumble, and I got this in a glossy box, and it smells so nice and just really great for the hair. Adds a bit of, you know, something extra. And then on to section 4, which is the final section, and this is for like post sort of styling, and yeah, I kind of just tend to use like 3 products really. The first one is the VO5 Give Me Texture Dry Texturizing Spray, and I absolutely love this. This is great for adding volume to the hair, you know, that back combing, and it's less damaging to the hair. It has got sea salt in it, so it can be a little bit drying, but I think this is great because it adds a lot of oomph to the hair and texture, and that's what I'm all about with my hair, as you can probably tell by this video. So that's really good. And then another thing I like to use as like a finishing product is the Bumble and Bumble Semi Sumo High Shine Low Hold Pomade, and it's kind of like a really soft hair wax. And for long hair you'd think, I don't know if this works or not, but this is great because you can add a bit of like runny hair like that, and it just sort of adds a bit more sort of hold to it slightly, and then it's really great for like any sort of possible flyaways you have sort of around the crown area, and it smells really, really nice. It's just like a really nice fresh scent, and I probably don't need it for my hair, but I just think it's really nice sort of extra. And then the final thing is a hairspray, and I am not loyal when it comes to hairspray at all. I kind of just get whatever's on offer, and what was on offer last time was the VO5 Ultimate Hold Weather Resistant Hairspray. This is a massive, I think this is a it's a 400ml can, and it's okay. It does the job, like holds everything in place, and I don't know, I wouldn't say if it was weather resistant or not. I haven't really tested it out to its full potential, because if your hair gets wet, your hair gets wet. Yeah, so that's just a box standard hairspray. Yep, so that's basically the products I use for my hair. If you want to see any sort of like hair tutorials on how I get my hair like this or whatever, just let me know in the comments below. I hope you liked this video and it wasn't too rambly, which kind of is a theme for me. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, like I said, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment below, and I will see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye!